All right, everyone. March stats out, and we are experiencing a few things that are typical to this month and a few things that are typical to this year. Continue watching this video if you want to go into the stats and understand why is it a good decision for you to review a few months before you enter a property market. Or maybe it's just a fun for you to just understand how different people analyze different stats. And the same stats can mean different to different people. The reality is that, of course, we are 20-some changes percentage below the average historic stats. The number of sales have dropped by 20-something percentage over year basis. We are even close to 30-year low in the Toronto real estate market. That puts us in 1995. That puts us in early 2000s. That again, in 10-year period, puts us in 2015. Just put yourself in those timing and to see how you were doing at that time. What was your thinking? Because the reality is that if you think about the real estate is a long-term approach. Those 10 years and 30 years are giving us perspective. Now, with you guys who are familiar with me, you understand and analyze the market stats in three different factors, from three different lenses, three different perspectives. One is the economy. I usually say that in order for you to understand the economy of the region, you go out and take a look at basic things. What is the average mortgage rate in this market nowadays, and compare it with those 10 and 30 years? Or the simplest factor is that market sentiment and confidence. You have to negotiate with or consult with somebody who understands and in a daily basis transact real estate. In leases, we do transaction. In sales, we do transaction. In purchases, we do transaction. We do transactions in commercial. So combination of all of these are giving you perspective of how the confidence sentiment in the market is. Sentiment you can understand from the stats even. When the market is going down in terms of prices, it means that people do not have confidence. Even those people, few people who are close to the 30-year average number of transactions are thinking that the prices should come down this time. And that's why I'm buying, but I'm buying below the market prices at the moment. That means the sentiment. And lastly, when you're going into the market, the supply and demand, again, looking at the stats, talking to us, supply and demand tells you 23,000 listings by the time that I'm recording this video are existing in the market of Toronto GTA. How many of them exist in the neighborhood of your concern? And how many of them are a total number? What percentage of them are condos? What percentage are freeholds, detached, townhome, and semis? These are all important. Going back to the stats, we have the number of sales drop by 20-some changes year-over-year basis. On a year-over-year basis, we have close to 2.5% price drop. On a year-to-date basis, we have close to 1.2%, 1.7% price drop in the Toronto GTA. Let's break that down. Again, Toronto is outperforming any other region. It is a hub for businesses. It's a great place to live in. And that is why the sky is not falling here. The same as Mississauga. Yes, the numbers are still in the negative territory. However, when you're looking at that, it shows that the cities that are doing better in terms of the economy of the region, in terms of the economy of themselves, they're charging less taxes. They haven't expanded gravely to the extent that they're stretching themselves, and the taxes and fees and everything is higher. For the same reason, people love those cities. People are still attracted to those cities, even though in totality of the market is not doing that well. I've always been speaking over the past few months about the condos in Durham region. Again, the average stats in the condo sector of the Durham region is down. However, if you look at properly sized Durham region condos, 2 bedrooms, the prices are actually up close to 3%. So what I'm trying to say is that there is more details into the brief summary that everyone is putting out. watching these videos, giving you perspective, giving you how you can navigate yourself. You don't need to even contact me. However, I would be more happy to help you understand the market, whether as a second opinion or as a person that gains your trust through these videos. I'm here to help you. I'm recording these videos for you as an for educational purposes. I'm connecting with you here because I have more time to bring you more details into this. I encourage you to go to my social media, to Instagram and Twitter, where I'm sharing the table of activities, table of breakdown of stats of each different towns in Toronto GTA. Thank you very much. I hope to see you on the next video. Have a great day. Have a great spring. Bye-bye.